Educated and Broke
is a weekly entertainment podcast
where we mix hip-hop,
headlines, and all things ATL
into the success of Black millennials
in the Black culture.
Okay, all right, guys. I can't even talk. Okay, all right, guys. See, I'm still trying to get myself together because, you know, they
Y'all
want
don't get it
gang
damn
up.
together.
They keep trying to get up on me and Teeny and Virgo season, but that's okay. It's
We're
okay.
Done. We're done.
And I appreciate you guys.
I'm going to go watch Friday later for that scene.
Okay, you know what? But nevertheless, I got a scene for you, honey, okay? A scene of Black excellence because we're going to stop the kickers. We're going to give some excellence to Black people right now.
Yeah.
Now, Maya, I know there was a story about some families coming together doing something.
All right, y'all. Hey, what it do? What's poppin'? This your girl is Maya. And a group of Black families in Toonsboro, Georgia, bought over 90 acres of land to create a safe city for Black people. So they're basically calling themselves the Freedom Georgia Initiative. They aim to plant cities for a promotional new Black Wall Street in Toonsboro, Georgia. I'm assuming Toonsboro is down by Macon, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, Macon, what's that, Warner Robins?
Yeah. Somewhere in the
country, in the woods.
In the woods, exactly, where they got over 90 acres of land that's just free. So they bought it up to create a thriving new city.
Get me alone.
I know, right? It started by Georgia-based realtor Ashley Scott, who launched the Georgia Freedom Initiative with her friend and entrepreneur and investor Renee Walters to spearhead the purchase. So they were inspired by the death of Ahmaud Arbery to start the city where Black people can thrive and feel safe.
So they're gonna build like homes and businesses there or something. What are they gonna build there?
It's supposed to be based off of the Black Wall Street 2.0. So it's gonna be homes, cities, businesses. It's supposed to be like the new and improved in Georgia.
Yeah, that is really dope.
Yeah, so I'm trying to look into get my license.
Okay, let me get something in there.
I don't know how safe Black folk gonna be in South Georgia.
Oh, well,
but that's the whole point of making the community. That's the whole point of making the community. There's gonna be Black farmers, vendors, suppliers, contractors.
Yeah, that's dope. What overall tone just teaches you if we all come together. The overall tone just says like if we all come together, we can create something great for each other. So I do like that. And speaking of that, kind of makes me think about somebody who I felt like always set the tone of trying to make sure that Black people we're always in a role of excellence and we're not in any type of oppressed state. And that was the late, it's funny to call him that now, but the late Chadwick Boseman, you know, he was very much about trying to do Black excellence. I remember those roles. He wouldn't take that slavery role I remember I read about because he didn't want anything that showed oppressed. He wanted to show that Black people, you know, making a difference and being superheroes and being in charge. And, you know, that was a really big loss. Well, you know, was y'all affected by all of that?
I know I was. That hurt my little heart. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, my whole weekend.
It caught me off guard. It was something I was not expecting to hear. As I didn't even know he was sick. Like,
yeah, his team is A1 to keep that under wraps like that. Yes. I remember seeing him when it was some award show, and he just spoke on camera, and he looked sick. But I also knew he was doing the Five Blood, so I was like, actors' weight go up and down. I didn't think twice about it. I was just like, oh, he must be dropping weight. You know, 50 did that for that football movie.
Yes.
And, you know, people bounce back. But this man did 7+ movies in 4 years. And you didn't know. That's crazy. And they didn't even know on Five Blood. Spike Lee said he didn't even know.
Yeah.
I think that
just goes to show that he fulfilled his purpose for God. Yeah. Like, God was ready for him to come back home. He used all his talents, and he did exactly what he was supposed to do here. Because no one knew. That's
no
crazy.
one. And for 4 years you were battling it?
And like, you think about the movie, he did them Avenger movies. He did Civil War, Captain America Civil War.
Yep.
He did Endgame. He did Infinity War. He did Black Panther. Like, them is all one role.
And they were starting on Black Panther too, right?
Yeah. Like, that's a lot to be doing all of that.
Do you ever feel like maybe that was like wear and tear on him a little bit by doing that?
Yes, absolutely. If you ever seen someone battling cancer up close, you know how tiresome they are, how draining those surgeries are, that chemo, that radiation, the medication itself. Like, that really will tear somebody down. So the fact that he was able to do all of that and still like have a smile on his face and press through, do press tours, promotional tours, award shows, engaging with fans when they had that the premieres for Black Panther and all that stuff. Like, I'm so glad he got his flowers and accolades while he was still here.
Yes, and I think it's so ironic that last of that 42 that he did, and it's just to be that he died at 43, which I know they're putting back in the theaters.
Yeah, all his movies are on Apple TV right now.
Yeah, man. So, guys, if y'all don't know who that is, then y'all need to go look in Google. That is the Wakanda. We always remember we was going Wakanda crazy on this show when Black Panther came out. So
that's right.
We're definitely impacted, and so as we get ready
to take
my
shirt on.
Okay. And so
as we
get ready to take our break, we got a couple of clips here from Shanae, giving her thoughts about the passing, as well as one of our former guests who was on the show, Jade. Also sharing their thoughts because, they were in that industry world. So listen to what they have to say. And when we get back, we'll get into some Melanin news right here on Black, Educated, and Broke.
It was definitely a somber and unsettling moment to hear about the death of Chadwick Boseman. I was celebrating personal and professional highs and reflecting on my life, and to hear of the ending of his life, but to have witnessed and understand the impact of his career and the work that he did. He would always ask, how can I give back? How will this be of value to the Black community and to the community at large? That's something with his legacy that I want to carry on within my own career and, live on in his legacy and his footsteps for all of us. And it's very sad that we lost him, but I appreciate the work that he had gave us. So we have these tangible memories of him and his work representing so many of our historical figures in the Black community.
When I heard about Chadwick Boseman's death, I was actually on set filming another project. I was producing another project with some other fellow producers, and I didn't believe it at first. I definitely didn't believe it. All the other actors and producers didn't believe it, but once I pulled it up on Google and other news sources, I was in shock. I couldn't say anything. Chadwick Boseman, I really felt like if he would have lived, he would have definitely surpassed the great actors such as Denzel Washington in his career. I feel like he would have definitely surpassed them because he was a genuine person and he took everything seriously, just like Denzel. And he also got started young, and I felt like they are among the greatest of Black male actors. Chadwick will definitely be missed.
Hey y'all, what it do? It's your girl, it's Maya. So you're not doing anything right now? Go over to blackeducatedandbroke.com and check out my blog, The Mayan Empire. We're waiting for your feedback.
Alrighty guys, we are here back on Black, Educated, and Broke for that segment that everybody love. What segment is that, Q?
We call it a Slap It or Dap It.
Okay, and Q, what is Slap It or Dap It?
Slap It or Dap It is a segment that we came up with a little while ago where we give artists the opportunity to come on, showcase their talents, and we give them an honest opinion on if your music is whack or we rocking with it. And, if we like it, we going to slap it. We going to put it in and those speakers is going to knock. Or we going to dap you up and I holla. You feel me?
In that order. Okay, so our guest today, Dallas, Texas in the building. Y'all know I'm always repping Dallas, goddamn Texas. I love my city. I love my state. And so this gentleman, we got way back. I think junior high back. And he doing his music things. I had to let my boy know what it is. So let me read y'all his bio.
Hold on, can I ask one question?
No, after the damn interview, Mike, what?
Let me ask one. Can I ask right now? Is Randi really from Dallas?
Thank you. I knew it.
We all been trying to figure it out.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Originally out that L-town.
Okay, I thought she might have just visited because her auntie lived there. So I didn't think
just to be clear, since he want to be fucking funny. To be clear, so I'm from Dallas, Texas. I came to Lancaster, Texas, my 8th grade year. Moved out of Lancaster my senior year, but still went to Lancaster High School. So that's why I call L-town. I love L-town. You got that, Mike? Anyways.
Well, Lancaster.
South of Dallas.
Turn my mic on.
It's like Gwinnett County, Mike.
Absolutely not. You gotta go south. Gwinnett is north.
That ain't Dallas.
They're trying to do us. Follow my Texans. Don't worry about
Coweta County. Then. You mean like Coweta County? That's south.
Man.
That's way south.
Okay,
no, it ain't that far from Dallas.
No, it's like I'm not even gonna explain because I don't care. Back to our damn slapper or dap against my boo Reese. So let's learn about K Reese. And here's his bio. So an inspired artist out of Triple D, Texas, hometown, L-Town, Texas, following his passion in music to be one of the greatest artists in the music industry. As a longtime producer, engineer, and musician, because he does this, he continues to strive to relate to all genres and give the people a concept that's meaningful to people's everyday life. At the age of good old 7, he began playing the drums at his church. You know, that's that good raising upbringing right there. He played the drums at church while quickly transitioning to making music in his own closet at the age of 8. I had to read that again, dog. I was like, what? I was like, nigga, what are you saying? As of recently in 2020, though, K Reese has released his single, Pull Up, featuring Smallwood and his first EP, Coop Dreams, both executive produced by one of his longtime friends and business partners, D Music. K Reese continues to create music while focusing on family and life to the fullest. Through the love of music is how he speaks to people so they will understand his goddamn ambition. Make some noise for K Reese.
What's the deal? I mean, you gotta do me a favor though before we get started, man. I gotta see your haircut. This gonna tell me a lot about what I'm about to hear.
Hey, that's that bald face.
Oh yeah, yep. He Dallas for sure. He Dallas for sure. All right, I'm excited about the music now. Boy, if he don't look like Poole one of them on the yard, boy, they all have a ball fade, boy.
That's the look. That's the look.
That's what's up.
Hey, Roscoe Dash.
Whoa, I got that before.
I gotta Google him. I never know what he really looks like. Yes, sort of.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's dope, man. Yeah, we definitely excited to hear your single Pull Up. Randi, I mean, all of us have brought artists, but she's one for one, and she ain't big on the hip hop. So I really want to see what you're gonna bring. And Dallas, they make music. They make good music, man. A lot of the music I wasn't even given a chance before I went to school in the South. And then I got down there and I had roommates from Texas, and they just put me on different stuff. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm messing with this. Dero had it popping for a long time at Langston, boy.
Now, real quick, Dero. People don't be knowing this, but you know, Dero went to middle school and high school with us. He's from Langston. He went to L-Town. He 05 with me. That's my classmate.
Yeah,
everybody don't be knowing that. Yeah.
That's what's I see. That's a little gem, Randi. There you go. There you go. But yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Tell us about the track that we're gonna listen to. Then we're gonna pull it in, bring it, play it. All of us will give our feedback on it. But man, don't let Randi spill all the info on you, man. Tell the people who you are and what you're trying to do.
Already, I'm K Reese. I kind of go by K Reese Music or K Reese, however you want to call me. I've been doing it for a while. Like I said, it's been a minute. Been out the closet, just been going forever. Just haven't had the opportunity, you know. But it's all about that networking and you know who you run into and you know who's really about you know listening to good music and not just club bangers all the time. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I made a few club bangers myself, but I'm all about, you know, inspirational music, you know, and giving the people, you know, something they can kind of relate to and, you know, just have that vibe. I like to make music where it can be just played at any moment, any type of situation, not just the club or not just in your car or anywhere. You can play it really just anywhere and it's gonna bang, you know, you're gonna enjoy it. But this actual track that I got that I sent is Oh Yeah. It came from my Coop Dreams EP, featuring my boy Crisco Brown. Y'all check that boy out. He may be on here soon one day.
I've been trying to get his behind on here for the longest. He's like, you ain't fooling me, old cray. I'm like, nigga, I've been trying to get you on. And his wife, because I love that little track they had, but go ahead.
Yeah. They be doing their thing. I throw it in his ear too. Make sure he get with you, because we all gotta support each other, man. I like what you doing, Randi. Like I said, we've been knowing each other for a while, been going to school. I'm glad you're actually doing this. You took that transition and went all the way to Georgia. That's crazy. That's a big move.
Come on, tell somebody. I've been trying to tell them, dog. They don't believe me.
Yes, I'm trying to do the same thing. Lately, I just been, doing a lot of traveling, doing a lot of, interviews and stuff. I've been to Georgia, and I actually just came back from Cali from shooting my Hollywood video that's actually going to be dropping in about 2 weeks, hopefully. My birthday's September 21st, so I either want to drop it then or maybe before. I'm still working on that.
Wait a minute, did you say September 21st? I forgot you was the Virgo. You know my birthday the 19th. Come on, Virgo season. Listen, it's going down. Go ahead. I knew I liked you, friend. Go ahead.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just happy, just to even get this opportunity here. It's just a step forward. Actually my first podcast interview radio setting, kind of.
All right, come on first. We like the best them virgins in.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying it so far. Looks like a lot of stuff is actually popping for me because mainly I'm just staying relevant. That's the big key of things, and hopefully, y'all see me on the bigger television screen than just a Zoom or a
right.
But yeah, hopefully y'all like this next track that y'all actually hear off my EP called Cool Dreams. It's called Oh Yeah, featuring me, Crisco Brown.
Well, shit, we ain't got to say nothing else. Randy, drop that.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear that?
No.
Okay, because I know what I did. We're going to edit it for it out. But you told me, Mike B, I got to put the sound of music too. Okay, share my audio. All right, here we go.
There you go.
Just the way it go down. Just the way it go down. A lot of niggas wanna bang. A lot of niggas want money. A lot of niggas wanna shine. A lot of women got work. A lot of hoes got twerk. Stay fucking up your mind. Just the way it go down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm trying to live my best life. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm trying to live my best life. You wanna ride Chevy with them foes on it? You thinking about throwing them doors on it? Yeah, them hoes want you cause they know you own it. You pippin' in the parking lot, but don't you heard them, homie? I wanna tell them what it is, trying to tell you life is real. A lot of niggas getting killed, they wasn't raised how to live. It's just a game they trying to steal instead of going to get their own. Ever since I was a kid, I was taught to hold my own. Can't chase another chick, nah, scratch them off the list. I'd rather chase the fame and the money and that's it. I won't settle for a gram cause I'm saving to get a brick. Look at them talking shit, boy, Reese His. They say I'm about to pop, now I'm hopping out the blimp. You think I'm about to stop, nah, nigga, this a hit. Can you tell me what that smell is, nigga? I'm the shit, I'm just trying to be legit. I'm so different from a lot of niggas wanna bang, a lot of niggas want money, a lot of niggas wanna shine. A lot of women got work, a lot of hoes got twerks. Yeah, fucking up your mind just the way it go down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm trying to live my best life. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm trying to live my best life.
Fucking your bitch cause I need it. I'm sipping that lean and I'm weeded. The heat up under the seat, but the seats were already heated. If I do the race, then I'm leading. You know it's a go for a reason. You know I'm Lord of Chevy, but I keep my eye on the demon. Wait up, made this shit look like a late up. I was down bad, but I prayed up. Look how the media made us. This shit is getting outrageous. This shit more shocking than tasers. I'm on my grind as a skater. I need a now, never later. Candy now, later. When I pass through, ass through, this bitch was staring at me like a statue. Mad rude, fucking up your vibe. Terrorized, this the bad dude. In and out the pussy, just as fast food, not razzoos. They looking at me like past dues. No credit cards, cause cash rules like hamstrings. I got mad pool, I can dress it up or go casual. You know that it's fast food. About to do the dash as I pass with your garden tool.
A lot of niggas wanna bang, a lot of niggas want money, a lot of niggas wanna shine. A lot of women got work, a lot of hoes got twerks. Yeah, fucking up your mind just the way it go down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm trying to live my best life. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm trying to live my best life. Just the way it go down, just the way it go down, just the way it go down.
All right.
Oh, my man said I got the heat up under the seat, but the seat's already heated.
Right. Hey, that boy was on it. That boy was on it. Yeah. Hey, boy, I got him on there.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Yeah. I ain't been excited like this about a track, I don't think ever. I'll be honest with you. And I'm going to give you my reason why. So I make it a point not to compare the artists to artists that are already out because y'all really got to make your own lane. Right. And you don't really want to be compared to nobody because you know, I'm the originator of this sound and I want to do me. But little known fact, and Zay, she probably know, California, they give us grief about it, but Kansas City and the Bay Area is like cousins, all right? So their music is similar. Whoever did that beat took the whole California sound. Like that's a whole 90s California MC8 beat right there. That little twang, like if you grew up in the 90s at all and somebody was making music from California, you heard that. That whole sound, like that's dope. So off rip, I'm hooked and I'm geek like, this is, 10-year-old Q ride with my brothers through the town. You feel me? But then I was listening to the lyrics and like that heater, like I'm a catchphrase story rapper. So if you got that in your raps and it's making sense, and I'm like, okay, then I'm going vibe with it. So off rip, I usually don't even go first, but I was just too excited.
I'm like, wow.
I'm slapping that. I like that track, like on the real. Like if I don't know where I can listen to it, but I definitely want to hear it again. Randy, I don't know if you can send it to me.
Yes.
But I gotta hear that again and see if I can find some. It's on Tidal.
Yeah, it's on Tidal. The whole all social media platforms.
All right, I'm gonna download that one to my little. You can save music on there, so when you just hit that play, everything in there plays. Yeah. But I gotta listen to that again. That just made me feel like I was home. I ain't really homesick because I got a new home, but it felt good to be like, oh, I'm back in Kansas City, riding, feel me? Yeah. But I'm riding with that. I like that though. You get a slap from Q for sure.
Already.
Well, I'm gonna keep that energy going. For me, of course, I fucking slapped it. The main thing is, it's like, being in Atlanta, they had their talk. Being in Georgia, they had their own sound. So to hear a doubt. That's that Dallas sound, like the way you was like, there we go. So it definitely made me feel like home. So I like that. Oh yeah, all of that. It kind of reminded me of like that Mr. Pookie, Mr. Lucci sound a little bit, like the way you actually sound, which I love Mr. Lucci and Mr. Pookie. But no, I loved it. Like it was good. It was like you were crafty with your words. You had a good beat on there. Crisco Brown, I don't know if you know this, Reese, but he was my boyfriend in the 8th grade. Child, back in the gap. He ain't no sex, so it don't count.
I was gonna say tell the story, but anyway.
Yeah, ahead. It was just I broke up with him with some other dude at Carter, but nevertheless, it was
the old boy was talking about ran in a drama. Is that what you talking about?
No, that's somebody else.
Yeah,
okay,
she was at church and he didn't know what Jesus was.
Right, he found Jesus. Anyway. right here. He found it right.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you got Crisco on there. Reese, like it was dope. I'm glad that we met up and did this. And y'all, the funny, so me and Reese, we went to middle school, high school, all of that shit, right? But it's like how I linked up with him. I went to Dallas like earlier this year at the gas station getting some guards, and I was like, Reese, hey. I was like, oh, listen, you gotta be on my show, Black Educated, bro, like pushing it, and to have this come by and be successful, you to drop a hit like that, good shit, bro.
Appreciate it.
Ron, Mike, don't be scared.
Oh, y'all usually pick Q the host.
Right, y'all usually pick who goes
He is the moderator of this segment.
Man, all right. Let me moderate on here. I'm gonna go with my girl Maya and then Mike, and I want to hear Ron last because I'm intrigued about it.
What's crazy? Because the fact that Q said it's got that California sound, I don't like California.
Oh my God.
Oh really?
Right. I don't like California at all. I don't like their vibe. I don't like the wave. But there's just certain like songs that I listen to, and it makes me think of Snoop Dogg dancing. So it makes me like it.
Doing the whole crib walk.
Yes. And the whole time I heard that beat, I was like, immediately, I was just do this.
Just crib walking.
So I like it just because of that simple fact that you gave. I'm so sorry to associate you with. So sorry to associate it with Snoop Dogg. I'll have to listen to it again to like get that visual out. But like on the first listen, that's the first thing I thought about. So I automatically liked it because it made me think of Snoop Dogg dancing. And when I see Snoop Dogg dancing, it makes me want to dance. When I want to dance, that means it's a good song. You feel me? Okay, there we go.
The whole logic, we got it, sis.
You know, it's a whole rundown with this. It's a science to it. Okay, but anyways, I'll slap it.
Bam.
Mike, what's up?
Go ahead, moderator. Oh, it's ready. They know I'm not impressed by nothing. And I like what you said, Q, because you know what, that's real about artists, about the comparison. Because I think we especially in the Black community, we spend so much time comparing artists, athletes, or whatever. But in reference to that California sound, I heard something totally different. But then you know what? I guess it's a 90s thing. Listening to the song, and I didn't cheat this time because usually I cheat. I listen before, and then I'm the cheater. But I felt them two OGs from Port Arthur when I heard that. I don't know. It just gave me a UGK vibe.
All right.
And I'm not a hip hop head like those, so I do listen to my hip hop. But if I can play it in my car, if I don't have to turn it to my R&B music, that means I like it. So I'm gonna slap it. I'm gonna slap that.
And me and Mike are big R&B heads. Like I don't listen to
I'm
no
not
rap,
changing. I'm not changing.
Nothing.
Unless it's a UGK song. That's what I'm saying.
Unless Chris Brown start rapping, which he rarely does.
Mute her mic. Mute her mic. All right,
Chris Brown did kill that. Look at me now. No, I can't.
Oh yeah, I did like that. Yeah, I did like that.
Well, you know, Chris Brown did music with Joyner Lucas, and Here Come Run. But anyway.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Ryan, talk to me, big dog. What you think? Slap it or dap it?
So I agree with Q. The West Coast. I came up on West Coast music, so I got a lot of love for West Coast. When I heard, I instantly thought of DJ Quick, Menace to Society. I'm gonna go ahead and slap that. I'm gonna slap that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Sound a little hesitant.
I know, like what you trying to say, Ron? What's up? What's T?
No, I don't know if I would play the song all the time. I didn't hate it, but I think if I was in the car, I don't know if I would go to another song or let that one play through.
Gotcha. So you wouldn't like skip it, if pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I felt like that on many tracks. I like the song, but I wouldn't necessarily be in my rotation. But this one, I'd put it in my rotation.
That sounds like me on everybody's album. I just skip. Don't like.
I'll skip the hell out of the song.
Me. Y'all sound like me. If it was on the radio, I'd let you play.
At the time, I mean, I might skip it and I might let it play out. It just been how I feel.
Yeah.
Y'all sound like me back in the day. If it's on the radio, I'll listen to it. I wouldn't change the station.
Back in the day, 3 years ago. Goodbye.
Right.
Season 1 and 2.
Go to break. Thank you. Let him drop all his stuff. Let him drop his
stuff. Wait, now then I think he was gonna ask him about his upcoming stuff he had going on.
Right. I definitely want you to let us know what you got going on. Let the people know where they can listen to your music, how to find it. I think I just found it. It looked like it's 2 cars and it say Moves on title. Is that you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. I want to make sure there's a lot of K Reese up there, and I'm like, this don't look like it, but Cool Dreams is what I just listened to.
Right there. That's just a single.
Okay, cool. Well, let the people know where they can stream your music, drop your social media, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. So you can reach me on all social media platforms from Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, etc. You know what I'm saying? Really everywhere. You can reach me at K Reese Music. That's on all social media platforms, IG, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you want to listen to it. That's where I'm at. I definitely appreciate the support and everything y'all given me, and appreciate the fans and everybody else out in the world that's actually fucking with me. So I definitely, it's exciting, and I'm just gonna run with it and keep going. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Boom.
Period. I do got a quick question before we wrap up. When can we get that Dreams to Reality? When is that dropping, the LP?
Okay, so that one is actually, you remember Rashad Body?
Yes.
Okay, so that whole album is under his label, Embody ENT. So y'all be looking for that. Like it's real. Like it's fixing to be epic.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have an exact date just yet. We still doing fine touches on it and stuff. So I definitely let you know when it actually drop. Keep you posted ahead of time, and hopefully I'll be back to let y'all hear a single on that too.
All right, we in that thing, y'all. We over here talking with K Reese, wrapping it on up, y'all. We got a lot more going on in this show, so y'all make sure you keep listening to Black Educated and Broke.
Hey. All right, it's your boy K Reese. Make sure y'all listen to Black Educated and Broke. They got a badass podcast going on, man. Y'all gonna love it.